The sequel to K-pop Demon Hunters is the exact opposite of the first movie. How is that? Well, that's what I'm going to be talking about. All the details that make up the sequel, from who the new villain will be, to Rumi and Mira almost killing each other, and even to Guima and Rumi getting a song together. But all of that is nothing compared to the shocking detail that I will reveal later in the video. So stay glued, like, and subscribe. Let's get right to it. So we know that there are a lot of details that were not fully talked about in the first movie, and we will see more of them in the second movie, but we will also be seeing completely new details. One of my particular favorites is the next person Guima will use. I mean, we all saw Jinu burn up after sacrificing himself to save Rumi. Rest in peace, Jinu. So in this sequel, we'll be getting a new villain. I want you to do me a favor. Just imagine that Jinu was actually committed to Guima and he had no feelings for Rumi. Imagine that everything he did and said was really just to get Rumi to lower her walls. Now, in your imagination, do you think Huntrix would have won? I mean, don't get me wrong, the girls are really powerful. If I ever needed a group of girl bosses to whoop someone for me, I'd pick Huntrix all day. But the problem with being good at something is that you expect to use that thing to dominate all the time. Geez, did I just drop a bar? I'm suddenly feeling like Dostoevsky. Anyways, my point is, the girls expected that demons would always try to break free with brute force, and since they were strong, they weren't really bothered. But Jinu introduced chess in a hall of checkers players. Phew! Just dropped another bar. Maybe I should apply to be a songwriter for the sequel. So the girls failed horribly, and the only reason they stood a chance was because Jinu wasn't able to commit to his evil side. Now, in the sequel, we'll be getting a villain that is being evil because of shame, or because he wants something from Guima. He's evil because he believes in Guima and wants to help him achieve all he wants. But who would want that? I mean, his demons are scared of him. We all saw that after one of the demons who tried kidnapping Huntrix on the airplane returned to the demon world. I know you're worried and curious at the same time, wondering which demon would let Guima use them so happily. And this demon has to be smart and powerful at the same time. Well, that demon is Rumi's sister. Let's call her Boommy. Yeah, Rumi has a twin sister who is a demon. Now, Boommy has always hated Rumi from a distance, and I mean, who can blame her? Rumi has lived a good life for as long as she can remember. Let's be honest, Celine isn't some middle-class citizen. Oh no, that woman's rolling in cash. Did you see the house she's staying in? With her own backyard and everything. So yeah, Rumi didn't exactly have a humble upbringing. She was attending red carpet events as a child. Just looking at Rumi's life can make anyone jealous. Imagine being her twin sister who didn't get to have that life. It would be really annoying, wouldn't it? Boommy wants so badly to make Rumi suffer the way she suffered. Yeah, Boommy suffered. She was raised by an abusive, poor family who used her from a young age after realizing how strong she was for her age. So when she finds someone that hates Rumi just as much as she does, i.e. Guima, she teams up with him happily to spread some pain. But that isn't even the shocking reveal I promised, not even close to it. Keep watching to find out what it is. Then there's the group. I know you might think, what happened to the group? Well, at this point, nothing, but the foundations are shaking. So we saw how the first movie ended on a happy note, even though everything that happened was Rumi's fault. So let me ask you this question. If a friend of yours stole your money, but later confessed and apologized, and you forgave her, would you still keep money lying freely around her? The answer is no. You can't risk it. Even though you've forgiven her, you can't bring yourself to take such a risk, right? Well, that is the same thing going on with Mira. She saw how Rumi's bad decision-making skills and secrecy almost cost the lives of millions of people. And sure, Rumi was eventually the one who saved everyone, but still, you don't spill a bottle of milk and expect people to clap for you when you clean it up. So yeah, you can bet that Mira has her eyes on Rumi. I would too. Mira is the one who knows when things are wrong, and the last time she ignored her gut feeling, well, the world nearly ended. So she will make sure to always have an eye on Rumi. Here's the thing though, Rumi doesn't like being watched like a child that could trip at any moment. And because of this, it sparks an argument between the both of them. Rumi says that Mira doesn't trust her, and Mira says this isn't about trust. And to be honest, they are both a bit right. So when they eventually face Boommy, it isn't going to be fun, because Rumi suddenly develops a need for sisterhood. She wants to be the sibling Boommy never had, but all Boommy wants to do is kill her. So after their first battle against Boommy, which was a complete failure, Mira confronted Rumi, asking if she thought what they were doing was a game. Things get heated because Rumi doesn't want to talk, and Mira feels like she's avoiding confrontation. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Mira seems like the kind of person who thinks confrontation is necessary. She's the kind of person that likes to keep things real. Rumi wants to walk away from her, but Mira pulls her back, and they both draw their weapons, armed to the teeth and ready to go at each other. But Zoe steps in, begging them both to calm down. She knows that in the headspace they are both in, someone will get hurt. They separate and walk away, but Mira then calls her a demon sympathizer. This makes Rumi lose her cool, and she attacks Mira. They both hold nothing back as they fight and almost murder each other several times, but Zoe was able to manage to separate them. Rumi leaves, and in her burst of emotions, she begins to sing. Her song is basically asking Guima why he won't leave her alone. Then Guima gets a verse. He sings as well. I think it's going to be a very emotional song between enemies, and I am really curious to hear Guima sing as well. Don't give me those eyes. I know you've imagined it too. I can already hear his deep, low voice delivering that verse with Rumi. It will be great. You know for a fact that it will be great. Animation villains have a record of delivering classic music, from Be Prepared to Let It Lie to Your Idol and so on. So when the big bad boss gets to sing, you know for sure that it's going to be good. I know you're itching for the shocking detail I mentioned. Don't worry, I'll get to it soon enough. Rumi knows that she can't be a demon hunter and be worried about a demon that is trying so hard to kill her. So the next time they face Boommy, she gives Boommy a chance at redemption, but Boommy spits on that chance. She fights all 3 Huntrix members head on. That just shows how powerful Boommy is. Guima saw her as the perfect instrument, so he equipped her properly. The fight is fierce, and it seems like it will never end. And to be honest, Rumi had been holding back. But when she sees that Boommy is about to nerf one of her teammates, she goes beast mode and attacks without any restraint. Now it's just a one-on-one battle. And just as those two are about to take out each other, someone comes between them, catching both their weapons. And before they can blink, he blows them in opposite directions. Yeah, you heard me. It's a him. Remember that shocking info I told you about? This is it. And no, it isn't Jinu resurrected from the grave. It is Rumi and Boommy's demon father. Anyways, that's all for today. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.